Welcome to Transylvania. Today we're in Transylvania, mystical Transylvania, Romania. Welcome to Corvin Castle. So the plan today is to go inside the castle, shoot some photos inside there, some long exposures, especially in the dark rooms over there, because they have a torture chamber and all sorts of rooms that are dark. And after that we're going to come outside and shoot some long exposures of this beautiful castle, and we're going to shoot some photos at sunset. But what interests me the most is the blue hour, because I think it's going to look beautiful at blue hour. So this castle was built in the 15th century. It was the seat of Iancu de Hunedoara, who was part of the Corvin family. That's why today it's known by the name of the Corvin Castle. This is the main courtyard. I would assume this is where all the events took place, outside of the main rooms. Pretty big courtyard for a castle of this era. The main interior hall. I'm going to try to get a long exposure over here, a longer exposure, maybe a couple of seconds or 3 seconds. And I want to go down so I can get a low angle, because it's going to be more interesting. Ideally, when you're photographing architecture, you gotta look for symmetry, but this castle is very, very angly. It has a lot of angles. It's very hard to find symmetrical views, so I think I'm gonna go from here, from this angle, to get as much as I can of the interior yard over here. Since last time I was here, a lot of renovation has been done to the castle. That's one of the issues with these ancient buildings, is because they don't last through time as much as we would like to, and we have to keep maintaining them, and they lose their purity as an ancient building, right? It's a pity, but it's good that we still have these beautiful buildings to marvel at them. When you say castles, you say narrow spaces, and Corvin Castle is no different. This is how they used to do rugs and clothing. Very laborious process. Behind me is an annex here to the castle, and to get to it you have to walk on this bridge here. Very cool. Very, very cool. And look at this tunnel here. I visited this castle before, but I never came this far. I think actually it was closed, this section, because they were renovating. But now it's open and we can check it out. This room, very beautiful. Problem is I don't have a wide enough lens to get it all in one shot. And I cannot go symmetrical in this room over here because I have these columns in the way. If I would go from here towards the back. So let's see what I can do here in terms of an image that looks very good. This is what a 15th century boudoir used to look like. King bed, literally for a king or a queen, probably both. And the throne, I'm not sure that the throne would be here in the same room, but it is put on display right here. I really like the contrast between the white that's on the building walls and that red on the roof and the blue sky. So I'm going to try to get a frame with all those colors in one shot. I have this hallway over here. I want to see if I can do something with it. Look at this framing here. What I really like about it, I have this arch that centers the tower behind it over there. Very cool. Beautiful, beautiful interiors. Problem is, my widest angle is 17 millimeters, and these castles have small rooms, like all the castles, right? So I'm not quite happy with the framing of these rooms. I think I managed to get a couple of shots. So that's it for the interior. Now we're gonna go outside and look for a couple of viewpoints so I can get those nice sunsets and blue hour photos. So let's do that. Beautiful sunset over there. So right now I want to put the ND filter on the camera and find a couple of spots to get some long exposure photos from. So let's do that. So right now I'm at my first viewpoint. I'm set up for f8, 15 seconds at ISO 50. I have a pretty cool frame and composition, with a little bit of a bridge in the foreground and of course the castle in the background over there. I am waiting for blue hour because that's when the lights of the castle come on, and those lights in contrast with the blue of the sky, it's going to turn out very beautiful images. And it's cool because I do have some clouds on the sky. The sky is not completely bald, which is always a plus. I'm going to have to find another viewpoint, a couple of viewpoints more, so we can have a little bit of variety as well. I placed my camera right in the middle of the bridge to have symmetry with the bridge and the castle over here. And of course it's a long exposure, 30 seconds, it's going to look good. Now I have a composition here with the railing here at the bottom of the frame so I can get a leading line towards the castle. And again, I'm at 30 seconds, this time f6.3 because the light has died down a little bit more, and the ISO still ISO 50. I'm always shooting at the lowest ISO possible because I really like a clean image. I don't like any noise in the image, and even though ISO 100 it is a good ISO for clean images, ISO 50 it's even better. I have some beautiful sky over there with some clouds on the sky, and I'm trying to get a composition with a little bit of a castle because I don't have a wide enough lens for this shot, but I still managed to get a little bit of a castle with that sky over there. Right now I'm going to try to place myself on the right side of the castle so I can catch those clouds also. You see those clouds over there? They're only on the left side of the castle, so I have to go on the right side more or less and then catch a little bit of a castle and also those clouds in the frame. So that will put me around here, and we can try a couple of frames from here that way. See? That's what I want to get. The issue with not having a wide enough lens. That tower on the left, I have it in the frame, but the tower next to it, I'm not wide enough to have that in the frame as well. I have to cut the tip, which I'm not crazy about because I don't like cutting things that don't have to be cut. So I'm gonna have to take a photo just like that and then maybe back up a little bit more, but problem is I don't have a lot of space here. I'm gonna have to find a solution for that because I do not like cutting stuff off. So I have another view from here. The only problem is this has to be a vertical shot, because I have that tree in the way for the horizontal, and I just don't like it because it covers half of that bridge. So I settled for the vertical, and this way I catch also that tip of the tower in the frame and also a little bit of space underneath that bridge. Not a lot of clouds on the sky, but I'm happy I have some because, you know, especially when you're photographing castles, well, castles are spooky, especially in Transylvania here, vampires and everything. So you would need that mystical feeling and vibe, so clouds are very good for that. Right now I'm at the bottom here of the castle, in the trenches, so to speak, and I'm gonna have to shoot up towards the tower. So that's gonna be a hero shot. From here I can't see that many clouds because most of them are obscured by the bridge, but nevertheless I think it's gonna be a good photo. The next shot I want to get is a vertical shot having this creek, the stream on the bottom of the frame, and that part of the castle for the rest of the frame. The problem is I don't have a very good clear view of the creek and the castle together. Right now I'm in the creek. I'm on a 30-second long exposure, f4 and ISO 100. I'm still waiting for blue hour. I reckon in about half an hour, 40 minutes, maybe even sooner than that, the lights will come on and I can start shooting what I really came here for. The castle all lit up with the blue sky above it. So that should be good. There's a frame in a frame opportunity right there behind me. I have two pillars of the bridge, those two sections that support the bridge, and I have that tower right in the middle, and I can frame that tower with the pillars of the bridge on one side and on the other of that tower. Hey, the lights came on right there. Now we just have to wait for about 20 minutes for the ambient light to die down, and then we can shoot some really cool photos. Right now it's dark enough that I don't need an ND filter. I got rid of it. Now I just bumped the f-stop a bit higher. I'm at around f14, and what's cool about this frame that I'm doing right now, I have this creek on the bottom of the frame, and I have the light reflections in the creek with the bridge behind, with the clouds and the sky. Very nice. Look at that castle right now. Isn't it cool how it's being lit? Just freaking awesome. I love that. That contrast between that yellow orangey light and the blue sky. Awesome. It's a beautiful shot from here with the castle in the background over there. I have a long exposure going on, and it should be a very nice photo from here. Beautiful, beautiful location. Today it was awesome. I just love this castle. I've been here like 2 or 3 times, but I never made a vlog. I never shot professional photos. Today I got to do both, and it was awesome. We have a jazz band playing on the bottom there. We're gonna get something to drink at this terrace over here. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the photos. I hope you liked the vlog, and I will catch you in the next one. From Transylvania, I bid you farewell. Take care. Peace.